got a million VC. I wonder what he did with all that VC.
We are never going to see half of that, Alexis.
That's right. And now it's time to announce the NBA 2K21 2K TV Challenge.
The NBA 2K TV Challenge is back.
Come on.
And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the look at Cleveland's starting group. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Pacers, Sabonis and Turner up front. Oladipo is the 2 with Warren playing small forward. And it's Brogdon in at the 1 spot. Garland, and he uses the glass on the layup. Yeah, tonight, Greg, 2 teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience on each side.
And Kevin, you know what that means? It means we're going to see some spectacular plays, but a few that'll have you scratching your head as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
Now here's Love, following the miss by Miles Turner. Sexton kicks to Garland. And here's Love from the arc. The Pacers pull it in. Now, here's Sabonis. Brogdon outside. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Love against Sabonis. Outside Warren. 6 on the shot clock. And that one, good.
Well, I tell you what, I love watching Warren match the defense's intensity and still be able to convert. This is a hard-nosed, really good offensive player.
Basket counts.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That's his first foul. Sabonis inside, defended by Sexton.
Defense is all about anticipation, and he had perfect anticipation on that pass and comes away with the steal.
Garland kicks to Sexton. Love against Brogdon. Releases. And it's Osman missing.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Here's Oladipo. The second chance effort. Misses the layup. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And the foul on Miles Turner. That's his first foul. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Sexton for 3. The rebound by Turner. For Indiana, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Here's Oladipo. That falls. Nice speed that time from Turner.
Good intelligent basketball on the part of Turner there. Assists like that will make the defense think twice about how they're going to defend him.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And Indiana making a change here. Lamb's checked in.
You don't see him have too many of those trips to the line.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. They get it again. Another shot. Drummond. Turner with the steal. And a fast break now for the Pacers. Outside, Lamb. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake.
You know, with Miles Turner, a lot of his value, I think, comes on the defensive end. One of the best shot blockers in the league the last couple of years, and has really good mobility. He's got a nice shooting stroke, but defensively is where he makes his greatest impact in my mind.
Here's Turner following the score by Cleveland. Outside, Lamb. And here's Warren for 3. That shot off. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way.
And Clark, at the moment, you could argue that it's the defense that's the best asset for Turner at this point.
Yeah, I wouldn't disagree with you, Greg. I think clearly that's his strong suit right now. He's got a terrific shot in terms of mechanics and range. I think you'd like to see him be a little more consistent with his selection and then develop a more reliable low-post go-to move.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. McDermott's checked in for Sabonis, and it's T.J. McConnell in for Malcolm Brogdon. Then for the Cavaliers, Thompson, he's checked in for Drummond, and it's Nance in for Kevin Love. Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Turner. Justin Holiday comes in for T.J. Warren, and Aaron Holiday is subbed in for Jeremy Lamb.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, G.A. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Inside, here's McDermott. Unable to get that one. Nice D from Porter.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
And how about Aaron Holiday seeing that expanded role last season, moved into that backup point guard spot for the Pacers, and I thought he was solid.
I ditto that, Greg. I mean, he's a guy that's a natural playmaker. He's got a nice stroke as well, plays with confidence, and is really aggressive with the ball in his hands, which is what I like. And, you know, he's the third of 3 brothers that are playing in the NBA. He's a teammate with Justin. And I tell you what, when you're the youngest sibling, you got to bring that aggressiveness to the table every day.
The Pacers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. Cedi Osman, he's checked in for Cleveland. Good on both. For Cleveland, they've gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. Here's Windler. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. Passes to Porter. Fires the 3. It's a tie game in Indiana. And don't go away. We'll be back. And if you're like me and curious about Victor Oladipo's overall... I
think the biggest thing is just the relentlessness.
You know, Greg, I haven't ever heard anyone question his effort.
He came into the league as a raw athlete. Now he's a skilled assassin.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And when you consider how the Pacers are doing, guys, what do you think?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
And you know, when the bench is playing such a big role early, that certainly allows the starters to stay fresh throughout the game.
On the floor for Cleveland getting going here in the second. Nance and Thompson are up front. Then it's Porter. And it's Windler in at the point. The Cavaliers shooting at 44%. Pretty reasonable. It's Porter outside. The Pacers pull it in. Now the Pacers moving it up. Holiday is running. Here's Bitadze. He's covered by Thompson. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. No doubt, Greg, you are known being a gritty, in-your-face defender. And when you think of the most hard-nosed point guards in the NBA today, who comes to mind?
For me, I think Chris Paul, I go first because this guy, one, he's a phenomenal two-way player. He'll do whatever it takes to win, even if that means pushing the envelope a little bit. Pat Beverly is another guy, just a flat-out bulldog. Marcus Smart, I think, falls into that category. Again, it's not always about being the most talented, but if you bring an edge about you, that really permeates throughout your team. So those are some guys. Drew Holiday is another guy I'd throw into that mix as well.
Yeah, they all lock in. You're right. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Sabonis comes in for McDermott. Jeremy Lamb's checked in for Justin Holiday. And Brogdon subbed in for Aaron Holiday. Cavaliers have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Down low. Thompson inside. He's against Turner. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. A different look now for Cleveland. Drummond comes in for Tristan Thompson. And Kevin Love is subbed in for Larry Nance. Oladipo misses. Cleveland's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Osman. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That's on Malcolm Brogdon.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Sexton's checked in. That one misses. And for years now, GA, Kevin Love, one of the better outside shooting big men in the game. He can really light it up.
I tell you, when Love gets it going, he is hard to slow down. Great on the catch and shoot. Hard to believe it wasn't a large part of his game until he was established in the NBA.
Here's Garland. The offensive rebound. Drummond. The three. Rebounded by Lamb. Indiana leading by 4. Brogdon the pass to Lamb. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. There's the triple. The shot by Brogdon, no good. Well, Cleveland shooting about 33%. Not happy with their play on that end. Here's Sexton. Oladipo with the block.
You know, when Oladipo is throwing shots away, it gets everybody going, and his coaches and teammates alike love it.
On the wing, Lamb. Hands it from downtown. Lamb's got the lead up to 7 now for the Pacers.
With this lead, they're playing confidently, showing a quick trigger from beyond.
Yeah, and perimeter shots, though, not really falling at a good clip here. So I think they may have to back out of that a bit and not settle for those jump shots.
T.J. Warren, he's checked in for Brogdon. Oladipo against Sexton. Here's Turner. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Drummond's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Sexton. It's tipped.
An above-average shot blocker at his position. Lamb times his swats just right.
And here's Love for 3. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
Love against Sabonis. Over Love. Sabonis, no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And here's the fast break. Sabonis leading the way. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Sabonis has got his first bucket of the night.
I love how Sabonis focuses in and maintains that concentration. Very good at taking on the aggressive defense.
Now, here's Garland. Outside, Sexton. Here's Drummond. The dish to Sexton. Now, here's Garland. He's guarded closely. Here's Indiana. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Lamb, good.
Yeah, the speed in transition. That's what kills. When you allow Lamb to leak out, he's going to get to the rim.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And now we've got the intentional foul. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Turner. TJ Leaf comes in for Sabonis. McDermott's checked in for Warren. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for Oladipo. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And from the line a season ago, 73%.
First free throw is good.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Here's Porter. That's a good shot, and now he's 3 for 7.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Holiday surveying the floor. No good from outside. And so it's the Indiana Pacers in the driver's seat.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
For the Pacers, the first quarter was pretty even. The period wrapped up with the teams on level. That's all for now.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. We've seen Jeremy Lamb having a really great game.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Ogden and Oladipo, the backcourt duo. Sabonis and Turner up front. And it's Warren in at the 3 slot. They're the group for Nate McMillan starting the second half. There's Sabonis. Turner dishes to Warren. Ogden the pass to Turner. Over Drummond. The shot by Turner no good.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Garland kicks to Love. Drummond trying to get himself free. Love can't hit. And Brogdon's got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers.
And just an emotional return from injury for Oladipo last season. He missed over a year due to that knee, and just great to see the young man back on the floor.
Boy, it sure is, Greg. I mean, it didn't take long for Oladipo to show he's still an outstanding player. I mean, he means so much to this team when he's healthy. His energy is infectious, and he's a big-time playmaker and shot maker. It's really hard to miss a full year. But I tell you what, Oladipo did not look rusty for long.
And so here is Indiana following the score by Cleveland. Oladipo outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Sabonis over Love. Sabonis, no good.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Garland with the bucket.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter. They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Locked in right side. Out to Turner. A 3-ball. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Here's Oladipo, and it's sent back by Drummond. Pass to Warren. And it's Warren with the jam.
Well, really hard to stop Warren when he gets moving downhill. I mean, he's got a really strong body, and he also has a pretty tight handle, too.
Now, here's Sexton. He has 6. And they go to the intentional foul. Greg, one of your former teammates, John Starks, would get under a guy's skin on the court. He's like a nuisance, but really opposite off the floor, away from the game.
I tell you, Kev, John's got a heart of gold, and anybody that knows him is going to be a fan of the person. John is as good a friend as I can ever recall having.
Now, here's McConnell. Second chance shot. And the layup is up and in. Leafs got his first basket of the night.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And a very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys, for any team. Coming down the stretch in close games, you got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Thompson, he's checked in for Drummond. Nance comes in for Kevin Love. And Kevin Porter subbed in for Garland.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
The Pacers have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well. And good on the second, so he makes them both. There's 1:38 left in the 3rd. Sexton the pass to Thompson. That's tipped. Here's Sumner. Here's Bitadze. The kick out to Holiday. From deep. Leaf, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Porter, no luck.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
Bitadze with the bucket. Bitadze's got 5 points so far.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And he's just good at forcing the issue. Love seeing Sexton stay aggressive and just get under the D's skin.
And so he makes both from the line.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. His three-pointer's off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Doug McDermott comes in for TJ Leaf. Jeremy Lamb's checked in for Edmund Sumner. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for TJ McConnell. This is his first free throw of the game. That free throw good from Nance. Both free throws good from Nance. 34 seconds left to play in the third. On the wing, Holiday. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Now here's Porter. He's got 6. And there's the pass to Thompson. Plays it up and banks it in. Thompson's got his second bucket tonight.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. That 3 off the mark. And we've reached the end of the third. Pacers lead by 5. We're going to stay. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Nance and Thompson are up front. Porter is out there with Garland. And it's Windler in at the 3, the small forward. T.J. Warren, he's checked in for Indiana. Jetty Osman, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Garland with it. Yep, that one goes in there.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
On the wing, Lamb wants to get it to Turner and does. And they pick up 2.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here is Nance following the score by Miles Turner. They get it back. Thompson goes back up, and it's sent back by Turner.
What timing from Turner. I mean, that's a big part of blocking shots. Reading the shooter and then timing it perfectly to send that shot in reverse.
The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Pacers.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
And also, guys, they take a lot of pride in their ability to rebound the basketball, especially on the offensive end.
The Pacers making a switch here. Bitadze's checked in. Cleveland also making some changes. Andre Drummond's checked in for Thompson. And Kevin Love is subbed in for Nance.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Outside, Lamb. Over Porter, just 5 on the clock. Again, Indiana.
And this is Lamb's main strength, a solid jump shooter. And he's doing a nice job with his shot selection, too.
Here's Porter. Lays it up off the glass.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you can ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he plays with no fear, and he certainly knows how to put the ball in the basket.
To the paint. Tries again. Here's Drummond. Banked in off the glass.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And, you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And Porter, here we go. And finished off by Porter.
You know, Love is, as we've seen, a solid passer for a big man. Great at breaking down the defense and firing the pass to an open teammate.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Indiana leading by 3. Out to Turner. The shot by Brogdon wide open. A three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And the foul on Miles Turner. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Windler's checked in. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Porter dishes to Dellavedova. The kick out to Porter. And another miss by Cleveland.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
And so here's Cleveland. Victor Oladipo unable to get his last shot to go.
And how about Drummond's ability to stay calm under pressure? That will always make your coaches happy.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
And, you know, Oladipo back in 2013 was the number 2 overall pick in the draft, and is showing a lot of promise. He's really taking over the game in key stretches here.
And really a great job to maintain his composure. How about the body control there? Now he gets the and one and turns this into a 2-possession game.
Here's Windler. The kick out to Porter. He dishes it to Dellavedova. Stolen by Warren. Oladipo, the pass to Turner. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Brogdon outside. Misses the 3.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
And a wide open look for Porter. No good on the triple. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And it's Oladipo with the jam.
That's the go for your throat mentality on display. Give Oladipo the ball in the clutch, and he's going to give you much.
Now here is Dellavedova. Here's Drummond. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
One shot. And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
$16 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
I think it's a wrap. When the game's on the line, he knows how to deliver the crushing blow.
From deep 3-point range, he can't get that one. Off on that one. And so the Pacers take the win. It was up for grabs right until the final second.
Yeah.
2K21's 3 cover athletes.
This is going to be over quickly.
This includes all-time Damian Lillard, who dons the current-gen cover, Zion Williamson, who is featured on the next-gen covers.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Cleveland, Ohio. Welcome. Maybe the best day of the... Now the starting group for Orlando. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Isaac in at the 3 slot. And for the Cavaliers, Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Well, this seems to be a game that could be very tactical, Greg. Both teams relying on execution in the half court.
And Kevin, you're going to see a lot of ball movement and body movement, and you can't just stand around and watch one guy go to work. I think that puts so much pressure on the defense with how the game is played.
And an emphasis on coaching, too.
Yes.
You will have to finish harder than that if you want to convert in traffic.
Fultz looking around. Isaac passes to Gordon. Knocked loose, out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Now here's Gordon. Fultz kicks to Fournier. 5 to shoot. Again, the miss by Gordon. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's deflected, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Fournier passes to Vucevic, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, Evan Fournier is a fundamentally sound player, and if his teammates are open, he will deliver the rock.
Well, it was a career year for Evan Fournier, just at the right time. Opted out of his player option over the summer, and he was a free agent.
And Fournier proved that he can put up numbers. Aggressive looking to create with the ball in his hands. This team got a great weapon signing Fournier.
And stolen by Drummond. Now Cleveland moving it up. Here's Garland. The basket good off the assist from Sexton.
I like the toughness required on that finish by Darius Garland. Boy, oh boy, that was nice. The willingness to mix it up on the interior, so important.
Now here's Gordon. And Fournier kicks to Fultz. Gordon dishes to Fournier. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Isaac passes to Gordon. Fournier gets a wide open look. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Evan Fournier has proven over and over, you better get a hand up and contest from 3, or he will make you pay.
The slam dunk by Garland.
An offensive mastery right there. I mean, great move in the lane and then the flush.
With just no way for the D to handle it. Now here's Fultz. The pass to Fournier. Fultz kicks to Fournier. Fultz, the pass to Vucevic. Outside Fournier. Here's Fultz. No good on the 3. Here's Sexton. Good on the bucket. Sexton's got his second basket of the night.
How about that? Finishes through the bump. Sexton attacking the hoop.
Vucevic, the pass to Fultz. And a miss there on the triple. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
And that one's good. Drummond.
You can tell how comfortable Drummond is down there. Excels at using that size in close to the basket. Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Here is Love. After the made shot from Nikola Vucevic. got a piece of it.
Well, put all that size to good use. Rip it off the backboard.
Back to Fultz. Top of the key, Isaac. And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That is his first foul of the game. A platoon swap here for Cleveland. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Ahmed Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. James Ennis comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Ross, he's checked in for Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. And it's Gordon missing. Cavaliers leading. Left side, Porter. Pass to Nance. And Bamba pulls it down.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
He feeds it to Gordon. It's not going to go for him. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Here's Porter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. First trip to the line for him here. He throw good. Porter. Michael Carter-Williams checked in for Gordon. And Porter drops them both. 26 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Augustine. Back to Bamba. Nance comes with the double team. Nice shot there by Bamba.
Well, don't let that lean frame fool you. Mo Bamba able to muscle through contact. Nice.
Pass to Dellavedova. Nance with it. Back to Dellavedova. It's Porter outside. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Cleveland ahead, leading by 5. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
Nance and Thompson are up front. Then there's Garland. Then it's Porter. And it's Windler in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second.
And Larry Nance Jr., son of former NBA great Larry Nance, like his father, Larry Jr. plays well above the rim.
Greg, this is a young guy who can go over you, through you, and when he's airborne, this is one of the scariest players to challenge at the rim.
Bamba with the block.
I'll tell you, the kind of lockdown defender Mo Bamba can be. Send it back, young man.
Offensive rebound. Here's Thompson. And the pass to Augustine. Outside for Carter-Williams. Ennis passes to Augustine. Deflects the pass. From past the arc. Bamba. It's rebounded by Cleveland. There's Garland. Makes it off the glass. Garland's got the lead up to 7 now for Cleveland.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
Well, you have to appreciate the defensive battle for sure. Both squads struggling on the offensive end. We call this grit and grind.
Now here's Ross. No points in the game yet for him. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll?
Oof. That is a tough one. This will surprise some people. Nikola Jokic is one of the better big men defending the pick and roll, in part because of his instincts. You know, he doesn't impress me in terms of his physical attributes, but his mind, the ability to anticipate, having a sense of how perimeter players play the game. He's a guy that's terrific. I'll give you an oldie but goodie in Andre Iguodala. He's still terrific. And I picked bigger guys because you've got to be able to switch that and guard smaller players. And, you know, at the center and the swing position, those are two guys that still are very reliable.
Fultz, he's checked in for Michael Carter-Williams. Here's Windler. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. And the Cavaliers lead by 8.
Well, that's an example of using both vision and playmaking ability to find the open teammate. Sexton is a quality floor general.
The Magic again can't hit.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
Drummond finds Sexton. Shoots over Vucevic.
Boy, when Vucevic is in that area, he's capable of sending it back.
And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Sexton against Fournier. Right wing. Here's Osman. Offline with his three. And Vucevic has got the ball here for the Magic. 6-point game. From deep. Here's Bamba. Goes back up. Fournier dishes to Bamba. 6 to shoot. No good off the back of the rim. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Here's Osman. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make. He is 1 for 4. Here's Orlando now. Bamba kicks to Isaac. Magic moving the ball around. Here's Fournier. Plenty of space. Hits the jumper in space. Fournier's got 5 now.
What a polished offensive game. Fournier cashing in from the mid-range.
Here's Sexton. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Vucevic. The Cavaliers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Gordon's checked in for Orlando. And although the passes aren't flashy by any means, Nikola Vucevic, a very effective playmaker at the pivot.
And Vucevic is very calm when pressed. Reads the defense well and makes the simple but impactful pass. Great in dribble handoffs. It's a big reason he averages almost 4 assists a game.
And it's Sexton penetrating. Comes up empty down low. The Magic trail by 6. Isaac outside. And it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
And it's in there. That's 7 points for Evan Fournier.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
And Sexton slams it in.
You can see the explosive athleticism that caught the eye of NBA scouts. Sexton with the dunk.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Isaac outside. Now here's Fournier. He's got 7. Fultz finds Fournier. Now here's Gordon over Love. Sexton grabs the board.
And another miss. Oof. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Takes the 3. No good. That'll do it for the first half. Cavaliers lead by 6.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, the first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. Their biggest advantage of the period was 7 points.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. It's been quite a game for Colin Sexton.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
So on the floor for Orlando. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3, the small forward. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. Greg, as a point guard, you must have had so much fun being surrounded by so much terrific talent at UNLV.
You know, Larry Johnson, Stacey Augmon, I mean, I could go on. And you're right, I was blessed to play alongside these guys. They were incredible talents, finishers. And, you know, you don't always appreciate it going through that moment, but the fact that we're all still close and stay in contact, man, what an awesome experience to be a part of that team.
Chemistry must have been off the charts on that team.
It was, and we had a lot of personalities, man. It was a different era back then, but I tell you, again, I wouldn't trade that experience for anything.
Now, here's Garland. Defense right on him. Fultz with the ball. Picked up by Love. And Fournier kicks to Isaac. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
He gets it in there. And it's a 10-point Cleveland lead.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Here's Fournier. Darius Garland picking up that last basket.
Well, Evan Fournier proving adept right in that instance of making the defense bite and put him at the free throw line.
For Orlando, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great, about 77% as a team.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Bamba is checked in for Vucevic. Ross comes in for Isaac. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Now, here's Garland. 10 points for him.
Well, we know that injury ended Darius Garland's college career right at its infancy. But this guy smartly used his recovery time to focus on getting ready for the NBA. And boy, he's proven he can be a gifted player.
The Magic making a switch here. Ennis is checked in.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line. And boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Here's Gordon. Arm's length from the hoop. He knocks it down.
How about the touch and the under control nature of what Aaron Gordon is doing close to the cup? That's nice.
Well, you can't help but think of the dunk contest robbery with Aaron Gordon. Didn't receive max points on some of his dunks that clearly deserved it. Said he's done with the event after the last go, and I can't say I blame him.
Nice shot there by Bamba.
Well, Mo Bamba, if he gets that kind of position, turn the lights out.
The Cavaliers leading by 8. Bamba with the block.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
Ross finds Gordon. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Up again, tipped away. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. And Sexton slams it in.
Well, they've decided to give Tristan Thompson a little bit more opportunity to handle the ball, and what a pretty delivery there.
And with the dunk contest in Aaron Gordon, some of the dunks he pulled off, Greg, were outstanding.
I mean, going over Taco Fall was the biggest. The one-handed windmill was impressive as well. Gordon doesn't need a trophy. Everyone knows he's one of the best dunkers we've ever seen.
And it's the Magic with the ball, following the score by Cleveland. Here's Gordon. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And this, to me, is where Aaron Gordon can excel. This guy embraces contact on the way up.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Vucevic, he's checked in for the Magic. Augustine comes in for Ennis.
Oh, nice move by Darius Garland. What a quick first step. Go ahead, young sir.
Feeds to Augustine. Pass to Gordon. Nance gets the rebound. Nance has got his 5th rebound in this one.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
Here's Garland. No good. Shot missing. Gordon with the defensive effort. Here's Augustine bringing it up now for the Orlando Magic. Down by 12.
Well, you love to see Vucevic run the floor. He's got such a knack to finding the open space in transition. That's pretty.
Now, here's Garland. 14 points for him. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Garland's got the lead up to 12 now for the Cavs.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Carter-Williams can't get it to go.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Here's Porter. Passes it to Windler. And here's Nance. Here's Garland. Off target from outside. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Outside for Carter Williams. Fires for three. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Porter against Ross. Offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. Knocks it loose. It's deflected.
Boy, his vertical makes Terrence Ross an A+ shot blocker for his size. This guy, his main duty's on the perimeter, but he'll get his share of blocks.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. The Cavaliers leading by 14. Nance and Thompson are up front. Exum is out there with Matthew Dellavedova. And it's Porter in at the small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Now here's Porter. Back to Exum. Thompson right side. Out to Nance. 5 on the clock. Dellavedova from outside. But they recover it. Ross grabs the board. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
It's Fournier on the wing. To the inside. Vucevic to the pass to Ross. Here's Isaac. It's Fournier on the wing. Pass to Ross. A second chance effort. Nice D from Porter. Cavaliers shooting well. They're at 45%. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And Kevin Porter Jr., all the issues you'd expect from a rookie, Greg. Unforced errors, a few too many fouls and turnovers. But as you and I were talking, and as the coaches told us, the upside is huge.
I tell you, Kev, his first step with the ball in his hands is incredible. Can burst by defenders like they're waiting at a bus stop. Once he matures, he's going to be a handful to deal with.
The pass to Fournier. Takes a 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Thompson's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Well, what a job. Punching the ball to the interior and finishing in the paint. Nice.
That's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. And the Magic making a change here. Gordon's checked in. The Magic trail by 18.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Isaac passes to Fultz. For 3, Fournier. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
And finished off by Porter.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And Vucevic kicks to Gordon. The Magic again can't hit.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Bucket is good.
They are just killing them on the interior.
The Magic have gone 0 of 6 in the 4th quarter. A disastrous start to the period. Isaac passes to Fultz. Orlando moving the ball around. Outside Fournier. They need this. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Nance has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Porter trying to get open as Thompson. Doesn't go that time. And Orlando the other way now.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
I'll tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. Porter in the corner. Kicks it to Dellavedova. Pass to Exum. Back to Dellavedova. He dishes it to Porter. And it's sent back by Isaac.
You can see the long wingspan of Jonathan Isaac coming into play twice on the pipes.
Fournier's shot is off. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. Outside Porter. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Fournier pass to Gordon. To the wing right side. Fultz dishes to Fournier. On the wing, Isaac. Porter with it. Isaac picks him up. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Markelle Fultz, and he knocks down the first one. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Andre Drummond's checked in for Thompson. Kevin Love comes in for Nance. Cedi Osman, he's checked in for Porter. And it's Colin Sexton in for Dante Exum. Orlando also making some changes. Aminu comes in for Jonathan Isaac. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz.
Boy, don't you love to see Aaron Gordon make these kinds of decisions. This guy is fully capable of recognizing open teammates.
Drummond, and the layup's good off the glass.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Cavaliers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Darius Garland.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel. Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Now here is Dellavedova, guarded by Augustine. Outside, Sexton. Cleveland keeps it going, a new 14-second shot clock. And it's Osman missing. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Fournier passes to Vucevic, to the middle. Gordon kicks to Augustine. They get it back.
Boy, there is a will, a drive. Aaron Gordon showing he wants to be more active on the glass.
Dellavedova with the ball. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control. David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
Kobe Bryant, who graces the Mamba Forever Edition covers. This will take place on Blacktop mode in a game to 5 in the half court on Hall of Fame difficulty.
That's why it's hard.
If the past is any indication, we'll wish our challengers good luck.
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Oladipo is the 2 with Warren playing small forward. Sabonis and Turner up front, and it's Brogdon in at the guard position. And for Orlando, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the 3. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Pacers.
And no doubt last season was a bit of a step backwards for Aaron Gordon. After that breakout 2019 season, his numbers just didn't hold up.
And, you know, Greg, the issue was his shooting. You know, Gordon had a tough time from distance, especially from three-point range. Some of that is maybe mechanics, but also shot selection a part of it. And I also thought he was a little more passive with the ball, maybe a little more indecisive. But again, he's a young player, really young player, so I'm thinking it was probably just an off year for him, and he'll bounce back in good fashion.
Fast break. Here comes Indiana. And it's sent back by Isaac.
And the suffocating reach of Isaac is tough to overcome and outshoot. Excels at getting up and denying shots.
Warren the pass to Turner. Back to Warren. It's Brogdon on the wing. Sabonis inside. He's against Gordon. And it's sent back by Isaac. Oladipo against Fultz. The shot will not fall. Nice D from Oladipo. For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. Three-pointer. But they get it back. And Turner kicks to Warren. Pass to Oladipo. Another shot. Nice D from Fournier.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
The drive by Gordon. Here's Isaac. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Still can't get anything going here after 3 tries.
Right side Sabonis. Outside Warren. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Brogdon finds Oladipo.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Fournier passes to Isaac. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
There they go. Finally able to drop one in on their 4th try.
Out to the wing. To the paint. Back to Sabonis. Indiana moving the ball around. The shot by Turner no good.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Back to Fultz. The pass to Vucevic. And it's all evened up. Greg, is a broadcaster. Who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many other guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who is my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
Here's Oladipo after Jonathan Isaac's bucket. Oladipo taking his time here. And it's off from three-point range. And Vucevic has got the ball here for the Magic. Isaac finds Gordon. Count that one.
Really easy to appreciate Isaac. I mean, a solid teammate who's always ready to share the sugar.
Pacers trail by 4. And it's slammed in by Turner.
And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible.
Yeah, he still made it look good, though.
Now, here's Fultz. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Indiana's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Double team Sabonis. Puts the move on. The shot by Turner, no good. Magic leading by 4. Fournier passes to Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Yeah, the clever Frenchman. Fournier solid at recognizing when the defense isn't covering one of his teammates.
To the inside, Turner. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Bamba is checked in for Vucevic. James Ennis comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Ross is checked in for Evan Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz. Bamba passes to Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
And that's Gordon's game now. You can't give him room to hit the launch pad because if he does, he's throwing it down every time.
Pass to Turner. 4 seconds left. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And so it's Aaron Gordon making things happen for Orlando. He notched it. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, for the Magic, what jumps out to you so far, numbers-wise?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Gordon and Bamba, the combo inside. DJ Augustine out there with Terrence Ross. And it's Ennis in at the small forward. That's who's out there for Orlando. Here's Lamb. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
You know, wanting to develop his interior game, Jeremy Lamb, shots like this will help him be more assertive in that area.
Greg, good to see Jeremy Lamb back on the floor after his injury. He can still be a productive wing, you think, off the bench for this team.
No doubt about it. More of a finisher for this team. Lamb shouldn't have any lingering effects coming off that ACL. His game's diverse enough to get shots anywhere in the half court, and he'll continue to be a productive player for the foreseeable future.
Here's Bitadze from outside the arc. No good from Lamb.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
Ross kicks to Augustine. Dishes it to Gordon. Out to the right wing. Ennis passes to Gordon. Shoots over McDermott, and too long on the shot.
Now, the defense was far from awful. However, he's still got to make these shots, in my opinion.
And really, the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off making him go to the line.
Michael Carter-Williams checked in for Aaron Gordon.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Here's Ennis. That one goes in. Ennis has got his first points of the night.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Passes it to Bitadze. Shoots the three. Kept alive by Indiana. Outside, Lamb for the three. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Magic leading by 3. Down low. Bamba's shot is off. And it's DJ Augustine with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Vucevic checked in for Orlando. The Pacers also changing it up. Justin Holiday's checked in for Leaf. And it's TJ McConnell in for Lamb. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Pass to Holiday.
And Vucevic is really good at using his quick hands on defense, not making anything easy for scores.
Carter-Williams finds Bamba. Outside for Carter-Williams. Ross on the wing. Magic moving the ball around. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Clark, you can see Nikola Vucevic following the trend of many other centers in our league. He's incorporating that three-point shot into his arsenal.
Well, how about these numbers, Greg? I mean, Vucevic was taking over 4 threes a game. That's like a perimeter player on some teams. I mean, he shoots a respectable clip from that range.
And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Warren, the pass to Bitadze. Outside Holiday. It's rebounded by Carter Williams.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Boy, I like how Carter Williams runs in transition. A terrific fast break, open court player who knows exactly what to do in those situations.
McConnell finds Warren. Back to McConnell. Inside, Isaac with the steal. And here we go. For the finish. Flushes it down to finish the break.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
There's the pass to McConnell. Back to Holiday, to the middle, and stolen by Fournier. Here's Carter Williams, and he banks in the layup. And now it's an 8-point Magic lead. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Magic.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
Here are the Magic now. Magic leading by 8. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
Carter Williams is a wily, wiry athlete who finishes well through contact. There's little you can do short of fouling him to keep him from making these shots.
Holiday against Fournier. Sabonis. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
It's Fournier on the wing. Pass to Carter Williams. Ross on the wing. To the paint. And Vucevic kicks to Fournier. From outside, off the mark. Pacers trail by 8. Here's Warren. Shoots over Isaac. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Jonathan Isaac.
You know, because Warren is so eager to score the ball and aggressive in attacking defenders, he's able to get them to bite on his pump fake.
Both free throws good from Warren.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
No one near fault as he lets it go. A three-pointer, no good. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the 3rd quarter soon.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. What a start it was for Aaron Gordon. He had 8 points, 3 rebounds, and that...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Well, you got to like what Aaron Gordon has done in this game.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. And so in the game for the Pacers, Sabonis and Turner up front. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon, and it's Holiday in at the shooting guard position. Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys, though, Will. So Gary Payton, I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school, and it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy, he would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close, I got a greater appreciation for his skill set.
Indiana moving it around. The shot by Brogdon wide open. The putback is no good. Orlando leading by 9. Fournier into the lane. Kicks it out to Gordon. Outside Fournier. Clock at 6. To the left wing. Vucevic to the pass to Fournier. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Boy, Vucevic, so solid in all fundamentals of the game and really an outstanding passer for a big guy.
Passes it to Sabonis and stolen by Gordon. Pass to Fultz. Isaac with the ball. Here's Vucevic. Turner covering. And it's Fultz atop the key. Isaac passes to Fultz. The dish to Vucevic. Lets a floater go. They get the rebound. It's good on the putback. Fultz has got the lead up to 13 now for the Magic.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Brogdon the pass to Turner. Vucevic with the block.
Denied. Return to sender. That's something you expect from a 7-footer like Vucevic.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Back to Fournier. Fires the 3. That one no good. So the Pacers will take it the other way. Sumner kicks to Holiday. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Really like the quick decision-making of Fultz. They're excellent at surveying the floor for the open teammate.
And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for Indiana. Down by 15. And stolen by Fournier. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The Pacers have gone only 1 of 6 from the field in the 3rd quarter. Not how they pictured the half started.
And it was a strong year for Evan Fournier. Career highs for him in several categories.
Greg, I like his game. I mean, he's got really nice size. He's highly skilled, plays at a comfortable pace. There's a lot to like about what's in his package. And, you know, he's one of those guys that seems like he's been around forever, and yet he's just now entering the prime of his career. That's scary for opponents.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group. Bamba is checked in for Vucevic. James Ennis comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Terrence Ross is checked in for Evan Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Bitadze, the pass to Lamb. Here's Leaf. Rebound by the Magic.
A slight rebound advantage for them. 1 more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
To the wing on the left. Bamba finds Ross. Now here's Ennis. This one for 3. A rebound by Bitadze. Here's Lamb, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
You know, aggressiveness is what helps Lamb be able to draw these fouls.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line in the game. And Lamb drops them both. Now here is Augustine. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Now the pass to Ennis. The feed to Bamba. Got it. Good job in the low post. And the Magic lead by 17.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Oh, and here comes Ennis all alone. Finished off the break. Ennis has got his second bucket of the night.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Bitadze, the pass to McDermott. 2 on the clock. Can't get it to fall. And so it's Orlando with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Gordon and Bamba, the combo inside. Terrence Ross is out there with Carter Williams, and it's Ennis in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's out there for Orlando.
You know, Warren's role on this team is to score the basketball and to do it from just about anywhere, but particularly these spots on the floor.
Ross passes to Gordon. Shot by Ennis. Nobody around. Off target with his 3. And it's Mohamed Bamba with the foul.
Go the other way.
That is his first foul of the game. And Orlando making a change here. Isaac's checked in. Pacers trail by 17. And here's McConnell. Banked in off the glass. McConnell's got his first 2 points of the night.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Ross dishes to Bamba. Ross kicks to Isaac. Carter Williams the pass to Bamba. Another miss by Orlando.
Tough miss, especially since the defense wasn't that strong. I mean, he needs to cash in from there.
A shot by McConnell, no good.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Left side, Gordon. Here's Oladipo. Oh, what a play!
Oh, boy, he's got freakish athleticism, and you can see why he's participated in the slam dunk contest before. This guy can fly.
Here's Isaac. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 4th rebound in this one. Oladipo, the pass to McConnell. Off target from 3-point range. Magic leading by 13, and here they go. Bamba's shot is off.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Gordon kicks to Isaac. Carter Williams the pass to Ross. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Greg, how special was it for you that you had your number 50 retired at UNLV?
You know, that's something I can honestly say. As a kid, you dream about a lot of things. Winning, you know, playing at the highest levels. That's something I never really fathomed, is to have your jersey hanging up in an arena. That was a surreal moment, a really cool moment, and it was awesome to be able to share it with my family and friends.
And people probably don't know that you grew up in Las Vegas, so it was probably doubly special, wasn't it?
Exactly. Born and raised.
And stolen by Gordon. Outside Fournier. Kicks to Gordon. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Fultz. No good with the triple. Pacers trail by 17. Here's Oladipo. And finished off by Oladipo.
Can't afford to give Oladipo any lanes to the rim. Once he has one, might as well clear out the way.
We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Gordon dishes to Fournier. Isaac passes to Fultz. He kicks to Vucevic. Shot clock at 6. Stolen by Brogdon. And again the turnover by the Pacers. The Pacers making a change here. Vitadze's checked in. Magic leading by 15. Vucevic the pass to Fultz. Outside Fournier. Pass to Vucevic. Back to Fournier. 6 to shoot. The wide open look here for Vucevic. And no good. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Orlando.
And they had to battle for this win. There were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the floor of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Jonathan Isaac.
He affected the game so much with the way he was able to come out and get steals and extra possessions for his team.
Fultz finds Vucevic. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Back to Isaac. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Birch. The Magic again can't hit.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
A wide open look here for Oladipo. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Boy, one of the things that stands out with Domantas Sabonis, this guy is high energy all the time. He's a relentless glass eater.
And Aminu kicks to a 1-2. Passes it to Aminu. Here's a 1-2. They need this one. Misses.
You know, when Warren gives you that kind of hustle and effort.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's...
because they're going to need it.
There you go. All right.
Oh, finish that.
Tell me what you want me to do on that.
So our entire 2K TV team has taken on this year's 2K TV challenge. We have all-time Damian Lillard, Zion Williamson, and all-time Kobe Bryant.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Sabonis and Turner up front. Ogden and Oladipo, the backcourt duo. And it's Warren in at the 3. And for Cleveland, Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the center, locking down the middle. Now here's Love. Garland dishes to Drummond. That one doesn't go. And Indiana will come the other way. Here's Oladipo. Got a piece of it.
How about Sexton getting in there? Great timing from the guard.
Down low. Drummond trying to get himself free. And there's Garland. That's good on the assist by Drummond. Tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt.
Yeah.
And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans. This one might get heated.
I'm sure you felt that way many times when you play.
Almost every time I took the floor.
Good.
You literally want to dislike your opponent.
Here's Sabonis. Following the basket by Colin Sexton. Oladipo outside. Lets it go from deep. It's Drummond with the rebound. Cavaliers have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. It's rebounded by Indiana.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
For Indiana, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Passes to Oladipo. Right side Turner. And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second foul of the first quarter, and they may want to sit him for a while to avoid number 3.
Kevin Porter's checked in for Colin Sexton. Now here's Turner. Clock at 6. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
A tireless rebounder. Sabonis gives his team an edge on the glass.
Now here's Garland. He's guarded by Brogdon. Garland with the bucket.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Hey, well, you look at the development of Domantas Sabonis. Few thought he could be a franchise caliber player. We might need to reconsider that given his play last year. And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the putback.
And GA, strong work all around. And the rebound and the stuff both. Wow. And it's Drummond missing. And Sabonis putting up all-star numbers last season. Greg, you and I think he's just getting started.
Yeah, I mean, Sabonis only dominates a few areas of the game. Not a big defender, but he could be a 25 and 14 type down the line. He's still under 25 years old and has room to grow as a player.
Here's Garland after the basket by Sabonis. Misses from close range. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's his first foul. So both teams making some changes here. Over to the wing. To the inside. Sabonis. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. Sabonis has got 12 in the game.
Well, Sabonis can play there on the block. That's where he did a lot of damage in college. So him working inside, that's a good sign. Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Right side Turner. It's stolen by Nance. And now Porter pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's McConnell. Got a hand on it. And stolen by McConnell. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Sabonis kicks to McConnell. Indiana with a new shot clock. Lamb passes to McConnell. Offensive rebound, and Turner stays with it.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. Here's Porter, and the layup's good off the glass.
And sometimes it looks like for Garland the game comes a bit easy, whether making plays for himself or others.
For Indiana, they've gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. 43 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Inside, the kick out to Warren. And the 3 off target.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Basket good. The Pacers shooting 47% here so far. Left side, Turner. Pass to McConnell. Here's Sabonis. Turner looking around. Right side, Sabonis. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's McConnell. Turner. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Outside, Porter. And it's sent back by Turner. It's been all about Domantas Sabonis for the Indiana Pacers. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we have seen from Indiana. What do you think?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Keep plays alive with your activity. That's what it's about.
Nance and Thompson are up front. Then it's Porter. Then there's Sexton. And it's Windler in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Cedi Osman, he's checked in for Kevin Porter. Clock at 2. Holiday with the 3. Thompson with the rebound. The Cavaliers trailing in transition. Here come the Cavaliers. Pass to Osman. The tray. No good on the shot. So Indiana will take it the other way. It's stolen by Nance.
Well, the instincts on defense on full display there. It was a gamble for sure, but it paid off big time in the form of a steal.
And it almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
And it's the Pacers with the ball, following the score by Cleveland. Outside Holiday, a pass to Bitadze. On the wing, Holiday, covered by Nance. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Sexton. And closing the shot, even with, and yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coach. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Bitadze, the pass to Brogdon. Tries from 10. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Here's Osman. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Love deciding where to go with it. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Indiana trailing here.
Hey, yo, get on thick.
Now Oladipo kicks it to McDermott. Bitadze with the bucket. Greg, if you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this era at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that more than anything allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
Brogdon being the rookie of the year and coming in and doing a great job for the Milwaukee Bucks. This is a guy who could play either guard position, has a great mentality and great poise as a point guard.
And Cleveland making a change here. Garland's checked in. Pacers have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
Sabonis has a tremendous skill set for a 7-footer. Remember his dad, Hall of Famer Arvydas Sabonis, very creative in his own right.
Kevin Porter's checked in for Cleveland. Drummond hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And the Cavaliers lead by 1. Warren dishes to Oladipo. The kick out to Warren. Indiana moving it around. Here's Sabonis. In the corner, it's Brogdon. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
Cavs really took a long look at Colin Sexton last year as a playmaker. It seems like he's moving more and more into that role of being a microwave scorer.
Brogdon outside. Lamb passes to Oladipo. 6 on the shot clock. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Garland, no good. And, Brent, the numbers for Sexton back that up. He's a great scorer, as we know, but his assist totals are low.
And this is why I think, Kevin, there's a lot of consideration where Sexton might move naturally into that guy that comes off the bench and creates disruption with his offensive output. Feels like a lot of Lou Williams type of moments could be ahead for a player like Colin Sexton.
Sabonis with the steal. Oladipo with the ball. Guarded now by Sexton. Lamb, good.
Well, Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
There's Garland. Here's Drummond. Lays it up and banks it in.
That's more like it, rounding into form after a very, very difficult first quarter.
Indiana's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Out to Lamb. Here's the 3. They grab their own miss. And Warren able to finish.
He's a solid rebounder for his position at forward. 6'8". T.J. Warren getting inside and being in the right spot.
Brogdon the pass to Warren. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. And now it's a 3-point Pacer lead.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Well, the long arms and the quick thinking helped out Brogdon that time.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. It was a big-time first quarter for Domantas Sabonis. He had 14 points, 5 rebounds, and 1 steal. Thanks for joining.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, Domantas Sabonis has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him
really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
On the court for Indiana, Ogden and Oladipo, the backcourt duo. Sabonis and Turner up front, and it's Warren in at small forward.
Drafted 11th overall back in 2014. Miles Turner is a premier defensive player, leading the league in blocks in 2018.
And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. Trailing by 5. Dellavedova, that's good. Dellavedova's got his first points of the game.
How about Telly getting pinballed around out there, but good body control to get that one to go.
Left side, Sabonis. And it's sent back by Drummond. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
A tight game here in Cleveland. Here's Sexton. And he lays it straight in. Sexton's got 12.
Like the attacking mindset, not waiting for something to happen. Instead, creating it himself was Colin Sexton.
Sabonis finds Lamb. That's tipped and stolen by Sexton. To the middle. Here's Sabonis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Love.
Sabonis, such a fantastic prospect, a guy you think is going to play 10 or 12 years in this league, and a good job there getting contact and getting to the line.
Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue. And quite honestly, didn't really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcasting, you know, because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring. You didn't have your own network and the things that we take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but boy, am I glad I did.
I am glad you did too. You probably don't remember this. Doc Rivers and I were doing a game. You came over to say hi to the two of us, went back out on the floor. Doc nudges me and said he'll be great in TV someday. We saw it then.
He's a good mind. The man knows what he's talking about.
Sumner passes to Sabonis. Stolen by Dellavedova. Now Cleveland moving it up. Here's Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Ogden kicks to Sumner. Lamb passes to Sabonis. Indiana again missing.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
And Jetty Osman is this team's rock. You know exactly what he'll give you and is a more than capable offensive player.
It gives you a little bit of everything. He's big. He's got decent size for his position. And steady Jetty always showing up here to compete.
Here's Lamb. That falls. Nice feed that time from Sabonis.
Love the floor awareness from Sabonis. Capable of finding his guys when they are wide open.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Miles Turner. Leaf comes in for Domantas Sabonis. McDermott's checked in for Jeremy Lamb. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for Malcolm Brogdon. Passes it to Leaf. Here's Sumner. Indiana moving the ball around. Back to McDermott. And here are the Cavaliers. They're on a 12-4 run. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You two players.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. Pass to Osman. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Cavaliers lead by 5.
Well, that's what Tristan Thompson does best, just working the glass and working the D over.
Bitadze with the bucket.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
There's Garland and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And that one is good. Thompson's got the lead up to 5 now for the Cavs.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Leave passes to McDermott. Out left to the wing. Here's Sumner. The rebound by Nance. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. Porter's checked in for the Cavaliers. And a change for the Pacers. Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for Edmund Sumner. Pacers trail by 5. And there's the bucket from Victor Oladipo.
No doubt that Victor Oladipo is a guy that this franchise is leaning on, so showing some leadership here.
It's deflected. Now here's McDermott. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. He hits both from the stripe. The Cavaliers have gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. Here's Garland. Can't connect from short range.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
It's his first trip to the line.
And McDermott is such a fearless scorer. You saw that in college and can be a sniper at times. And in games where he gets engaged offensively, he becomes so much more dangerous. It's good for teammates to look for him once you see a couple Dougie McBuckets baskets go in.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Cavaliers shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
McDermott can't get it to go. Cavaliers leading. And Porter, here we go. And finished off by Porter.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And so he hits the technical free throw. Just 4 seconds left in the third quarter of the game.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Cavaliers on top. They lead by 2. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Nance and Thompson are up front. Porter is out there with Garland. And it's Windler in at the small forward position. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Here's Oladipo. No good on the quick 3. Fast break, here we go. Here's Osman. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And the first one at the line is good. And some changes here for the Pacers. Sabonis comes in for Oladipo. And Brogdon subbed in for T.J. McConnell.
And at last season's trade deadline, Andre Drummond traded away basically for a second-round pick. A shockingly low return for a guy who was once considered a franchise player.
Right side, Sabonis. That shot off. Good D by Drummond. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. And it's Osman missing. And Greg, why is it that the Pistons got so little in exchange for Drummond?
Well, I think he was an impending free agent. I think Detroit looking to rebuild. Also, it says something about the center position in today's game.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. And Sabonis, no good on that one.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Garland with the bucket.
Pretty effective off the bounce there. Garland quick, and that got him to the rack.
Pass to Turner. Now Sabonis. Wants to get it to Turner and does. That falls. Nice feed that time from Sabonis.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Sexton's shot is good.
Well, this is the one guy you did not want to see get started. He started.
To the paint. It's tipped and stolen by Drummond. Here's Osman. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Osman's got the lead up to 8 now for Cleveland. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. Left side, Warren. And stolen by Drummond. Here's Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. It's good, and that takes him to 77% shooting this game, 10 for 13. You know, you grew up with aspirations of someday getting into politics. Any current players who you could see maybe taking that same route?
No doubt. There's several guys in today's game. You know, Harrison Barnes has the polish, and I know he's had some thoughts that maybe going in that direction. Teammates nicknamed Malcolm Brogdon the president for his stately demeanor and commitment to affecting change. I absolutely see him trying to have an impact socially moving forward. There's several guys, again, who not only have the voice, but the courage to speak out about things that matter most to them.
Many sharp guys in the NBA.
Well, Oladipo has good size, one of the bigger guards in the league, weighing 210, and that strength helps out.
On the wing, Porter. Gets a hand on it, and Drummond is right there.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Sabonis finds Brogdon. Indiana moving the ball over. Here's Turner, knocked away. Indiana again, turning it over. We've got 1:28 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Sexton. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
Well, Sexton, not one of the bigger guards in the league, but he plays with a tremendous tenacity.
And Sexton drops them both. Pacers trail by 16.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Cavaliers.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Colin Sexton.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
And Turner stays with it.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
Here's Dellavedova. Sexton trying to break free. Got it. Nice one there from Dellavedova.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Sexton, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And the foul goes against Indiana.
Got to be cautious around Sexton. He's very good at seeking out contact and did it there.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Bell, he's checked in for Love. And it's Dante Exum in for Kevin Porter. Off the inbound. The shot by Holiday, no good. Outside, Sexton. Here's Drummond. Kept alive. Here's Bell. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Cavaliers lead by 20.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
And here is Drummond. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. They poured it on tonight, dominant. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up for Brett Berry.
Kobe Bryant, so I had to pick 3 players I think could beat them. Who'd I choose? All-time Magic Johnson, all-time Kareem, and 2000-2001 Kobe.
I got Kareem and KD and Giannis. I figured I have to battle this team with some size.
So for my 3, I got LeBron,
And the starting lineups have concluded. So, Jeff. And a good Thursday evening to you, too. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3 slot. Here's Drummond. It's hauled in by Gordon.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
In a tough season a year ago for Aaron Gordon, Doris, fell short of the output he had the last few years and had a tough time hitting from the outside.
Look, Greg, you're an former NBA player, so you know the history here. Trying to find a rhythm while fighting through injuries is very difficult to do. This guy's got unbelievable athleticism. He's sharpening his skills. I think it's just a matter of time for Aaron Gordon.
And so it's the Cavaliers getting on the board first. Fournier gets a wide open look. The putback, it's good on the putback.
Well, at 6'9", great athlete, Aaron Gordon can be a problem on the glass.
Now, here's Garland. He's covered closely, and Drummond throws it down.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
And Fournier kicks to Vucevic. The pass to Fultz. From downtown, buries the long-range jumper.
Whenever Fultz is in a catch-and-shoot situation, you know he can't wait for that ball to find his hands.
Garland, and it's sent back by Isaac. Down low, and stolen by Drummond. Now, here's Garland. He's guarded by Fournier.
You can see the long wingspan of Jonathan Isaac coming into play, twice on the pipes.
Magic have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Fultz, the pass to Fournier. Back to Fultz. Kicks it to Vucevic. Right side, Gordon. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Love. Gordon, the pass to Fultz. Shot clock at 6. He dishes it to Fournier. Puts up a 3. Offensive rebound.
And how about the toughness? I mean, although undersized at that power forward spot, he just still finds a way to get the job done.
Here's Garland. The shot, no good. Gordon with the defensive effort.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And Fournier kicks to Isaac. Outside Fournier. Now the dish to Vucevic. Rebound Andre Drummond.
Good idea trying to draw the foul. Very creative to say the least.
Sexton against Fultz. Pass to Love. The slam dunk by Garland.
Well, that kind of assist will make you very popular with your teammates. Kevin Love is adept as a big man at putting it on time and on target.
Now, here's Isaac. And there's the call on Jetty Osman. That's his first foul. Well, the superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players, it seems, as you look at the history of champions, to win. So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for?
You know, Kevin, it starts on your best player, and I think you go from there. Obviously, in today's game, spot-up shooting is critically important, and then you got to factor in versatility. You need guys that can guard multiple positions, that give you some rim protection, but...
Oh, my goodness! Wow. What a play!
Well, a nice job by Colin Sexton to find the open man. You want to see court awareness from the young gun.
And he makes that one.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Back to Ennis. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And here's Porter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2 for 1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
And finished off by Porter.
It always helps to have a big who is willing to find open teammates. Larry Nance proving how unselfish he can be.
Good.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
To the middle. Got a piece of it. Ross with the steal. And here's the fast break. Ross leading the way. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Ross with a wide open look. Offensive rebound. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, obviously, this is where Mo Bamba is so dangerous. You make a mistake on the defensive end, he's going to take free throws.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 11 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Sexton. Thompson passes to Windler. Near the three-point line, it's Porter. The wing jumper off target. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Magic lead by 3. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And when you consider how the Magic are doing, what do you think?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Total intimidation that first period. That is what has helped power them to this early lead.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So on the floor for Cleveland, Nance and Thompson are up front. Then there's Colin Sexton. Then it's Porter. And it's Windler in at the shooting guard position. Pass to Sexton. Bamba with the block.
I'll tell you, the kind of lockdown defender Mo Bamba can be. Send it back, young man.
And it's Carter Williams in the corner. Ross for 3. That shot missing, so Cleveland will take it the other way.
And Terrence Ross, the wing from Washington, signed a 4-year deal with the Magic in 2019. The team loves what he brings as a 3-and-D type of player.
Great chemistry between two teammates. Love the passing.
Good ball movement here by the Magic. Ennis kicks to Carter Williams. Pass to Bamba. He feeds it to Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Well, the size is there, but the vertical is what really is eye-popping with Aaron Gordon.
And Greg, with Ross, he's finally found his role. He's also a great finisher at the rim.
You know, he seemed lost early in his career with Toronto, but he has found a home with Orlando and is playing his best basketball, knows what's expected of him, and how he can help contribute to wins. And you can't help but see the impact Thompson has in the paint. On both ends of the floor, he's a rock planted near the rim. Very strong legs that help him get to so many of those rebounds.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Vucevic checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Gordon. Fournier is checked in for Ennis. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Terrence Ross. Lets the 3 fly. Here's Fultz. Fournier with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. Isaac passes to Vucevic. Over in the corner, Fultz. 3 on the clock. Over Drummond. Fournier. And Fournier able to finish. Fournier's got the lead up to 6 now for Orlando.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row
from the paint.
And with Thompson, as you said, Greg, once he's planted in the paint, good luck.
I mean, think about it. About 40% of his rebounds are on the offensive end. He just refuses to get moved or boxed out. Combine that with his hunger on that end of the floor, and you see why he's such a great rebounder.
Garland kicks to Osman. And another miss by Cleveland.
And they continue to control the glass.
Back to Isaac. Here's Fultz. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. It's Thompson off the drive, and Thompson throws it down.
Wow, what a nice play for Thompson to see a chance to put it on the deck and get to the rim.
Back to Fournier. No one near Isaac as he lets it go. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
Well, just quick with the decision-making, smart pass by Darius Garland.
And Vucevic kicks to Fournier. Carter Williams dishes to Vucevic. Isaac passes to Vucevic. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. DJ Augustine's checked in for Carter Williams. And Cleveland also making a change. Love's checked in. There's 1:26 left to play in the first half. The pass to Porter. Now Drummond uses the glass to finish the layup. Drummond's got his second basket of the night.
A tall and powerful big. Drummond has a natural ability to finish inside.
It's stolen. And Drummond throws it down.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Back to Vucevic. Stolen by Garland. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break, so they take the lead. Porter's got 12.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Fournier passes to Vucevic. And it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
Orlando trailing here. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Isaac. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Love.
Yeah, good job to take it right at
them. The Magic have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
You know, early on, Jonathan Isaac has drawn some comparisons to Kevin Durant. This is a long, athletic, multi-talented forward. He's got tremendous potential.
Ross is checked in for Markelle Fultz. Ross dishes to Vucevic. Nance with some nice D. Right side, Porter. And the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Orlando.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, Kent, it was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. They didn't get more than a 1-possession lead. And that...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Hey, Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things. Never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the 3 spot. That's who's out there for Orlando. And there it is for him. Vucevic has got 4 this quarter.
Well, Vucevic at his best. A reliable interior scorer. Great size, great touch.
Here's Sexton. Vucevic with the block. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Poked loose. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. Al-Farouq Aminu. He's checked in for the Magic. Outside Fournier. 6 to shoot. Isaac left side. Here's Vucevic. Shooting foul. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Thompson, he's checked in for Nance. Osman comes in for Matthew Dellavedova. And it's Garland in for Colin Sexton.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
Over to the left wing. Aminu, the pass to Vucevic. Back to Aminu. Good ball movement here by the Magic. And it's Vucevic missing. The Cavaliers trail by 3. There's Garland. And he drops it in from the low post. Garland's got 6 points.
I like the toughness required on that finish by Darius Garland. Boy, oh boy, that was nice. The willingness to mix it up on the interior, so important.
Fournier in the corner. To the paint. Here's Vucevic. And then Vucevic slams it in.
That is the size and power coming into play right there. Vucevic excels at using his physical advantages to capitalize.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And a look back at his numbers from the free throw line last year, 78%, so not too bad.
Here's Garland. He's got 6. Orlando grabs the miss. Vucevic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Isaac kicks to Fultz. Aminu, no one around him. They get it again. Fournier passes to Aminu. The feed to Vucevic. Dishes it to Fournier. Over Porter. Here's Vucevic. Isaac outside. To the inside. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist from Fultz. 11 points in the game.
Simply crushing it right now. So much more accurate in the second half than he was in the first.
There's Garland. Vucevic with the block.
Boy, when Vucevic is in that area, he's capable of sending it back.
Connects from three-point range.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Ball's knocked loose, and Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. James Ennis comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Terrence Ross is checked in for Evan Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Porter dishes to Thompson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, Tristan is starting to develop a sense for how to find contact and working his way to the line.
And so Thompson nails both of them. 59 seconds left in the third quarter. Inside, Bamba finds Augustine. Ross with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, Mo Bamba is the prototypical modern NBA big, right? The size combined with the shooting ability.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Nance is checked in. Second free throw, no good.
And for players like Andre Drummond, sometimes it's a paradox. Great individual rebounding doesn't always translate into great team rebounding.
That almost sounds, Greg, counterintuitive, right? Because you wonder, is it a lack of boxing out? So if they don't get it, an opponent does. What is clear unequivocally, though, there is more to team success than individual numbers.
Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
I always like to hold for the last shot right here.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance of momentum away from your opponent.
Both free throws good from Augustine.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Garland, the pass to Drummond. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Mohamed Bamba.
And you look at the size and athleticism. Once Drummond gets the ball in there, it's game over.
And it's the Magic with the ball. Now Aminu. And that one released in time, but no good. Nikola Vucevic firing on all cylinders for... Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Andre Drummond is out there with Larry Nance. And it's Garland in at the point. Ross for 3. The shot that time not on target.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Ross, that's good.
They are just killing them on the interior.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. Pass to Drummond. Cleveland moving it around. And there's Sexton. That's good on the assist by Nance. Sexton's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, Sexton showing that he's more than just a jump shooter. Very comfortable on the interior against size.
To the paint. Bamba's shot is off.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
And good that time.
This young man loves to play through contact and certainly has the frame to absorb it. Go ahead, young Sexton.
Gordon inside. Defended by Sexton. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. And Drummond throws it down.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Bamba passes to Carter Williams. And Garland has it in the corner. And he could not get that one to go. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Hey, guys, I had a chance to find out what Steve Clifford talked about with his players. He said if we're going to pull this out, we have to do it as a team. We have to rely on one another, trust one another, and help one another. Let's go get this. Kevin, back to you.
It's good.
Wow, Vucevic with the big-time delivery. The Montenegrin says, that's my shot.
Garland dishes to Drummond. Here's Sexton, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. First one falls for him.
Well, Colin Sexton, I think, is a crafty point guard with tremendous upside. He obviously can facilitate and be a distributor. The key is, can he knock down shots consistently?
The Magic trail by 7. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Count it, good.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Garland, the pass to Sexton, to the inside, and Drummond throws it down.
With a large frame and a willingness to get physical, Drummond's a relentless rebounder.
Back to Isaac, and stolen by Love. And they're on the break. Sexton's shot is good.
Well, they've won the battle of transition buckets, and those easy points have helped them build this lead.
Well, this is their pace. This is exactly how they want to play. A little fast, a little loose.
And the basket is good. And it's an 11-point Cleveland lead.
Boy, how about the nimbleness to overcome the defense inside. Darius Garland makes his opportunities.
And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That's his first foul. Eddie Osman, he's checked in for Cleveland. Fultz finds Isaac. Here's Vucevic. Fultz, the pass to Fournier. Now here's Gordon. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Well, what you love about Aaron Gordon, he's got strength, athleticism, and a high motor. This guy can make tough shots.
The Cavaliers leading by 8. Here's Sexton. Off with the layup.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Stolen by Garland. It's hauled in by Gordon. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for the Magic. And stolen by Drummond. The Cavaliers, another fast break opportunity here. And Sexton slams it in.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
I think what we're seeing from Evan Fournier is this guy is a terrific young player who's willing to do a little bit of everything.
A platoon swap here for Cleveland. Out to the right wing. Out of bounds. Orlando takes possession.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
The Magic making a switch here. Augustine's checked in. Here's a one-do. Off target with his 3. These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assisting.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Bamba kicks to Aminu. Stolen by Dellavedova. Here's Exum. No good. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. They came in here and took care of business like...
agility, and I need a little bit of defense there, but that didn't matter to Kobe. He went right at me there for the first basket.
So here we go. A game of Blacktop to 5. Have to win by 2 on Hall of Fame. And they have ball first. All right. Not a good...
Indianapolis. Welcome to 2K Sports for now the starting group for Orlando. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the small forward. And for the Pacers, Ogden and Oladipo, the backcourt duo. Sabonis and Turner up front, and it's Warren in at small forward. Greg, you look at the career of Victor Oladipo, drafted 2nd overall out of Indiana, but didn't break out in his NBA career until coming to the Pacers. A bit of a late bloomer.
And Kevin, Oladipo is a prime example of some players just needing time. It also shows you how much the right situation helps a player. Oladipo always had the talent. He just found a place to foster it.
Vucevic the pass to Gordon. Over Sabonis. And it's Gordon missing. For Indiana, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Oladipo, good.
Sabonis making sure to pass it where his teammates are open, and that's just being a good passer there.
Turner with the steal, and Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Now, here's Oladipo. Pulls up on the wing.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Gordon kicks to Fultz. Poked away. Sabonis with the steal. Here's Oladipo. That one wide left.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Vucevic dishes to Fultz. Moves back up. Outside Fournier. Back to Vucevic. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. Brogdon looking it over. Oladipo outside to the middle. They double him with Vucevic. Up top, Oladipo. Just 5 to shoot. And Vucevic pulls it down.
Yeah, I tell you what, for him, this has been a game to forget. But somehow they still find themselves with the lead.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time. Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Isaac passes to Vucevic. Isaac against Sabonis. Makes it off the glass. Greg, you and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's the case?
I know it.
You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams and players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in a team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right. McDermott with the double team, and a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And so it's Indiana with it. Pacers leading by 5. And Lamb kicks to McDermott. Lets it go with a 3. Orlando grabs the miss. And the call will be against Sabonis. That is his first foul of the game. Justin Holiday's checked in for Indiana. Pass to Ross. Back to Augustine. And here is Bamba. Left side Gordon. 9 feet out. It's deflected. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played. Down low, here's Ross. Some solid defense there from Lamb. The Pacers have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Back to McConnell. Indiana moving it around to the right side. Bitadze, the pass to McConnell. And Bamba pulls it down. Here's Augustine bringing it up now for Orlando. It's a 5-point game. Bamba dishes to Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
And Gordon's eyebrows go up when he sees an opportunity to drop the hammer. This guy is a phenomenal athlete who throws it down with some major force.
Holiday gets the bucket.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Bamba kicks to Ross. There's the dish to Bamba. And it's blocked. And it's Mohamed Bamba with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Aaron Holiday's checked in for T.J. McConnell. And a switcher also for Orlando. Carter Williams is checked in. Here's Holiday. Tries again. From deep. And Bamba pulls it down. To the left side wing. Here's Gordon. Can't hit from 12. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Pacers out in front. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we have seen from Indiana. What do you think?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
And so in the game for the Magic, Gordon and Bamba, the combo inside. Terrence Ross is out there with Carter Williams, and it's Ennis in at the 3 slot.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
The Pacers making a change here. Turner's checked in, then for the Magic. Vucevic comes in for Bamba, and Isaac subbed in for Gordon. Holiday with it, now defended by Carter Williams. Fires from deep, drops in the tray. Holiday's got the lead up to 10 now for Indiana. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Pacers.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnover.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give them any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Sabonis, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Warren comes in for Doug McDermott. And Brogdon subbed in for Justin Holiday. Evan Fournier's checked in for Orlando. Markelle Fultz comes in for Terrence Ross.
For a young player, I like the way Fultz sees the floor. He knows and feels when a guy is open.
Warren finds Sabonis. Holiday with the 3. No good there. So Orlando will take it the other way. Fournier passes to Isaac. Over Holiday. It's rebounded by Indiana. They've led by as much as 10.
And looking back at the trade for Warren, I thought it was a surprise to see him get dealt for so little. He's always been a terrific player.
And you know what, Greg? I'm with you there because I was surprised as well. I'm not sure why the Suns made the decision to trade Warren. But I tell you what, as a former Pacer and a follower of the team, I'm happy that the Pacers have him because this guy's an efficient double-digit scorer. He plays unselfish basketball, and he actually made nice strides defensively last season. So the future is bright. I love his attitude and everything about his skill set. Yeah, the clever Frenchman. Fournier solid at recognizing when the defense isn't covering one of his teammates.
Back to Warren. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. And the Pacers lead by 8.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Brogdon kicks to Turner. But they'll get another chance. Here's Sabonis. Second chance shot. And no good that time. Isaac with some nice D. The Magic trail by 8. Passes it to Vucevic. Fournier dishes to Vucevic. Isaac passes to Vucevic. He gets that one. Vucevic has got 6 in the quarter.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
To the paint, here's Turner. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
You know, for Turner, I think it's all about staying aggressive. I mean, when he does that, he's capable of converting over tough defense.
Vucevic, chalk up 2 there. Vucevic has got 8 points.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
The kick out to Holiday. And a miss there on the triple. Carter Williams with it. Sabonis defending. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. And the Magic making a change here as well. DJ Augustine's checked in for Michael Carter Williams. Vucevic, and foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
And the 7-foot frame of Vucevic creates a lot of problems, causes a lot of problems for defenders, especially when he's close to the bucket.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Hamid Bamba, he's checked in for Isaac. Aaron Gordon comes in for Evan Fournier. And it's Ross in for Fultz. Here are the Magic now. The Pacers making the shot. Bamba's shot is off.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. All the time in the world to get that one off.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Oladipo. It's tipped.
Great play by Ross. I mean, using that bouncing ability at the defensive end, love it.
Nice shot there by Bamba.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
Here's Leaf. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
The drive by Gordon. So the wing on the left. Augustine from outside. Up again. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, for the Pacers, the first quarter was pretty even. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a... And that...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, Vucevic, guys, has been exceptional.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Sabonis and Turner up front. Oladipo is the 2 with Warren playing small forward. And it's Brogdon in at the point guard position. They're the group for Nate McMillan starting the second half. Fultz the pass to Gordon. Here's Oladipo. Nice D from Fournier.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
And one thing I like about Brogdon is his size. A huge 6'10" wingspan for a guard. gives him an advantage in matchups, lets him finish over smaller defenders as well. No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all.
And I look back at his numbers from the free throw line last year, 78%, so not too bad.
And Greg, with Brogdon and his size, it allows flexibility on defense as well.
Yeah, I mean, it makes switching on the pick and roll easier with him at the top. There isn't a lot of flash to how Brogdon plays on the floor, but you can't deny how impactful he is in all facets.
Here's Oladipo. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Pacers lead by 4.
Boy, Oladipo has tremendous athleticism, and with his effort on the offensive glass, he keeps possessions alive for his team.
Kicks it out to Gordon. At the elbow, Vucevic. On the wing, Isaac. Left side, Gordon. And it's sent back by Turner.
What timing from Turner. I mean, that's a big part of blocking shots. Reading the shooter and then timing it perfectly to send that shot in reverse.
Indiana making some changes. Justin Holiday comes in for Oladipo. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Malcolm Brogdon. The Magic also changing it up. Ennis, he's checked in for Aaron Gordon. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Fultz. And Orlando making a change here. Augustine's checked in. Fournier finds Vucevic. Back to Fournier. Ennis passes to Vucevic. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. The Pacers making a switch here. Holiday's checked in. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. It's Sabonis with the drive. There's the pass to Turner. That falls. Nice feed that time from Sabonis. Sabonis has got 3 assists in the game. Stolen by Holiday. Now here is Holiday. Tight defense on him. Count that one. And now it's an 8-point Pacer lead.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
With the tip, and it's put back in by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, so smart and relentless on the offensive glass. Seems to me that Vucevic has that extra sense of tracking down missed shots. Seems to just have a nose for the ball.
Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Boy, that's a tough one. You gotta like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are 3 guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness. Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with Hakeem. And those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James. I could watch him play basketball every day. To do what he's done at this stage of his career, I just think it's incredible. And I think our game is in great shape.
Agree on all counts. Orlando moving the ball around. Pass to Augustine. Isaac kicks to Augustine. Fournier gets a wide open look. No good with the triple. On offense, here are the Pacers. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Pass to Holiday. Outside, Sabonis. Passes to Holiday. Sabonis, and staying with the play, Sabonis. Sabonis has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Oh, I love the aggressive nature with which Sabonis offensive rebounds. He hustles, he's got great energy, but he's also pretty skilled. And you saw all of that right there.
McConnell passes to Sabonis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Vucevic.
And without a doubt, one of the big reasons why the Pacers were so tough last year was Domantas Sabonis. He continued to improve and was a statistical monster across the board.
And, Greg, the biggest jump for Sabonis was on the glass. I mean, his rebounding went to another level. And he's a terrific rebounder at both ends, but especially at that offensive end. And he bangs that glass all the time. He attacks missed shots. like his life depends on it.
And there's the pass to McDermott. On the wing, Lamb for three. And the Pacers can't get it to go. And so it's Ross. He brings it up for Orlando. Down by 12. Pass to Fultz. Tries a three. The rebound by Holiday. And it's Indiana's ball. They're on a 16-6 run. And here's McDermott. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. With 2 seconds left. And that one is off. And so it's the Indiana Pacers up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Indiana leading by 12. So on the floor for Orlando. Fultz and Ross pair up to make the backcourt. Gordon and Bamba, the combo inside. And it's Fournier in at the 3 slot.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here's Brogdon. Bamba with the block.
Guys, that's all athleticism and timing. Bamba, a terrific shot blocker because he uses the physical tools he has quite well.
And Fournier kicks to Bamba. Pass to Gordon. Bamba's shot is off. Pacers shooting at 46%, making some buckets. The shot by Brogdon wide open. It's hauled in by the Magic. Gordon, the pass to Bamba. The putback and the second chance effort by Gordon.
Yeah, great hustle from Gordon using his patented vertical to sky up for the board.
And stolen by Fournier. Fultz kicks to Fournier. Back to Fultz. Passes it to Bamba. Rebounded by McDermott. Pacers leading by 12. It's Oladipo on the wing. McDermott passes to Bitadze. Ross against Lamb. He's off on that one. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. Kicks it out to Gordon. From the baseline. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Boy, Bamba really a dogged rebounder despite his slight frame. He's got great length and timing, and his intensity is really impressive.
Brogdon outside. Beyond the arc. And Bamba pulls it down. Bamba's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Ross. Got a piece of it. To the inside. And finished off by Oladipo.
Great speed on display by Oladipo in transition. Very few guys can keep up with him in the open court.
Here's Bamba. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Clark, last season for Mo Bamba, another step in his progression. Still limited minutes. The team waiting for things to click for the young man.
Agreed. I mean, it's the offense that needs the most work, Greg, but they knew he was going to be a project. They knew this was going to be a work in progress with Mo Bamba, but his defense is already there. I mean, he can hit the glass and protect the rim with the best of them.
The Magic trail by 10. Pulls it up. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Indiana's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And it's Oladipo with the jam.
And when you give Oladipo a running start, he's going to torch you, plain and simple.
Ross kicks to Fultz. And the pass to Vucevic. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
Sabonis finds Brogdon. Bamba with the block. And now Orlando on the break. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Bamba's got it back down to single digits for Orlando. Turner against Vucevic. Back to Oladipo. Right side Sabonis. Ross with the steal. Oh, and here we go. Isaac's got the fast break chance. Fultz, no good. Indiana leading by 8. Pass to Sabonis. It's stolen by Vucevic. Now, here's Bamba. Score the basket, his 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
Really easy to appreciate Isaac. I mean, a solid teammate who's always ready to share the sugar.
Pass to Turner. Back to Oladipo. Passes it to Warren. Shot clock at 5. And it's Warren with the jam.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Orlando moving the ball around. Vucevic to the pass to Isaac. Ross for 3. A fresh 14 for Orlando. Nice shot there by Bamba.
Boy, good strength that time from Bamba. He's accustomed to getting bodied on the way up and still finding a way to finish.
And there's the pass to Brogdon. Oladipo with the ball. Pass to Brogdon. From the arc, it's off.
And Fultz is serious about his defense now. Always doing.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks.